How's it going? Can you believe the traffic? It's like, where's everybody? Everybody's gone. But yeah, my CNY celebrations are over, so now it's back to work. Yes, on the second day of Chinese New Year, I'm back to work. So shaking quite a lot. I'm using the previous mount, so maybe it's not so good, but I'm driving my Rolla. My Rockin Rolla. Now, somebody asked me the other day a very interesting question. Why did I buy the Bluebird when I already had the Rolla? Now, both are 90s cars. This one's from 1990. The Bluebird's from 1994, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like roulette, you know, I can't remember. I think it's 1996. Yeah, okay, let's leave it at 96. They're both 90s cars, and they both somewhat same purpose, serve the same purpose. Wait, let me put the windows up. Yes, I'm showing off now because all my power windows work. And there goes the passenger. And check this out. This is the thing I like most about this car. It's a bargain basement, but one touch power windows, and my air conditioning is fine as well. So yeah, why did I buy the Bluebird when I already had the Rolla? So if you remember, I bought the Rolla first, and yes, this car's name is Rolla, Rockin Rolla. That's the full name. And so okay, why did I buy the Bluebird? Well, as you know, if you've watched the previous video, the first video on the Bluebird, well actually no, the second video because I goofed. The first video on the Bluebird was me already changing the oils in it, doing the blood transfusion. First video was actually when I went to see it, just to have a look, and also do one of my used car review tips on how to buy a used car thing. You remember that? The car was sitting inside. So then the owner came back and I went inside to have a look at the car. And with no intention of buying it. But when he popped the bonnet and I saw the engine and I saw the interior and I saw just what an honest car it was, I got that feeling again that, you know, maybe this is the kind of car that I would really like to own, that I should own. Because let's face it, I mean, it can't always be Mercedes-Benzes and BMWs, and by the way, I still have those, and Volvos as well, and that's coming. The 245 wagon is coming back. But I was looking for a beater, as you know, a runaround, and then this SE 1.6, which I found in Sungai Petani, Kedah, came along, and it looked like it needed a ton of TLC. But I told the seller, I asked the seller, I said, if you're willing to deliver this car to me back to Kuala Lumpur from Sungai Petani, Kedah, it's about 400 clicks. If you can drive this SE 1.6 all the way from Sungai Petani, Kedah to my house, you got yourself a deal. And he was so confident that the car could make it because it's a 1.6 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine with a carburetor in it. Very minimal electronics. I mean, forget about driver aids. There's no ABS, there's no EPD, there's no traction control, nothing, no airbags. We die like real men. There's no airbag, nothing. This car is as Spartan in terms of active and passive safety systems as they come. Okay, this is typical 90s. And but the car made it. The car made it all the way from Sungai Petani to my house without a hitch. He stopped once in Tapa to refuel and take a break, take a nap. That's very important. Never drive when you're tired. If you start nodding off, time to take a break, because micro sleeps, all it takes is 2-3 seconds and that's it. Good night. You might not wake up again. Yeah, I know that's very morose, but it's true. You might not wake up again. So you have a tire, take a break. So anyway, he took a break, one break, arrived at my house, I paid him off, took the car, and I haven't looked back since. Now, I didn't want to get it painted. To be honest, this car, I wanted to leave it just the way it is, okay? I didn't want to do anything to it because I wanted it to be the beater. Basically, just drive and, you know, oh, parking on a curb, boom. Okay, hey, look, there's a smooth type parking there. I can make it, scratch. Made it. So, yeah, it was supposed to be that. But this car was driving so well. This car drove so well, and it was so nice to drive that, yes, my infamous words, I wanted it to look as good as it went. So yeah, so off she went to Arcade, and now she's back. I'm going to show it to you in a little while. But why did I go and buy the Bluebird when I already had this? And the reason is, I'm stupid. Yeah, I can get away with everything if I just say that, right? Conversation in the right there. I'm an idiot. Case closed. No. Okay, both cars are from the 90s. Both cars are JDM. Both cars are Japanese. Both cars actually from different categories though. The Bluebird was from the D segment. Now back then the D segment, that was a D segment size car. Now if it were to be launched in that size, it would be a C-segment car. I mean, crazy, isn't it, how cars have grown over the years? But yeah, that was a D-segment car. This was a C-segment car, believe it or not. Now it's a B-segment car. I mean, it's about the size of a, what, Persona? Yeah, no, maybe even smaller. I think interior-wise, the Beza would trump this car in terms of size. That's how cars have grown. That's how much cars have grown. But anyway, so I wanted something from the then D segment. Already had something from the then C segment. So why not? And these, both of them are PPG cars. Put petrol and go. Preventive maintenance has been done. Regular maintenance will be done. The cars are fine. I could jump into the Bluebird and drive to Thailand or Singapore. Would they allow me in Singapore with a car that old? No. Anybody any Singaporean? Is there a restriction on how old a car has to be or can't be to be allowed onto the island state of our country of Singapore? But anyway, okay, forget Singapore. I could drive to Thailand right now. Right now, I could fill up at this petrol over here and drive to Thailand. Really, in this car. And that is one of the main things I must have for all my cars. I need to be able to jump into them at any given moment and drive 1,000 kilometers, ouch, without it giving any problem. I didn't see that pothole over there. We need signboards. Hey, you know what would be a great active safety system? A freaking pothole avoidance head-up display to tell you that, damn it, there's a pothole coming up, so you know you need to avoid it. Yeah, I see, one touch down. Don't believe me, I'll put it one touch up and again and one. So anyway, I wanted something from the C segment, I wanted something from the D segment, and now I have them both. I take turns using them because both are equally nice to drive. Both have 5-speed manuals. Both are very basic. I think the Bluebird trumps the SE in terms of NVH. Okay. One thing about the SE, it's a very light car, and despite it only being a 1.6, it is actually quicker than the Bluebird, which is a 1.8, both manual. So yeah, this car, I checked online and I verified its chassis is made from plastic. No, I'm kidding. But look how quick this car is. Oh my god, I'm already up to legal speed limits, and yeah, this thing is really bouncing around, isn't it? So yeah, okay, let me slow down a little bit. If not, you're all gonna get a headache. But yeah, okay, let's slow down to more sedate speeds. I'll go into 5th. There we go. Okay. NVH is still good, but not as good as the Bluebird. Again, remember, different segments. During that time in the 90s, I guess the Bluebird was going up against the likes of the Accord, Camry, yeah, the ACV Camrys. Yeah, I think they were going up against this car. That car was going up against it. This car was going up against the bargain basement, run-of-the-mill, put petrol and go, maintenance-free. This would be actually, if you think about it, a Japanese equivalent of a Proton Saga. Yeah, I think so, because every time I drive this car, I feel like, hey, I'm back in my 1.3 megavalve sedan. But no, it's not. It's actually still going really well. And because it's light, it's really good on gas too. I just refueled the car. Just after getting it, I think I put petrol in it once. Then it went off to the paint shop. I didn't fill up that time to the brim. And I just refueled it again. So this time I, as a you know, welcome home present, I gave it Caltex 97. Yeah, Ron 97, baby. And a bottle of Techron concentrate. I believe in that stuff. I mean, I'm not telling you to believe in it, but every once in a while, if you do that for your car, I think it's a nice reward. It's like, you know, treating yourself to a fudge-topped brownie or one of those molten chocolate cakes with the molten interior. Yeah, you know, you can't eat that every day or you're gonna die. But every once in a while, you know, treat yourself. So every once in a while, I treat my car. Sorry, no, I'm not honking you. Sorry, accident. I treat my car to a bottle of Techron concentrate. What's the harm? It's 50 ringgit if I'm not mistaken, 45 or 50 ringgit. Buy it at any Caltex station and pour it in with every full tank. It treats about 45 liters of fuel, and yeah, you're good to go. I mean, nothing needed. It's like a tune-up in a can, a tune-up in a plastic bottle. So I'm gonna pull over I'm gonna show you the Rolla because I know the only video I've done of the Rolla since she got back from Ake's place was a very quick 2.5 minute walk around at his shop. I had not even driven the car yet, and I'll be very frank with you, I was terrified to drive that car. I mean, he did such a good job on that car, this car. He did such a good job on this car. It looks so nice that, oh, rumble strips. Oh God, I hate these things. Oh gosh. Yeah, brakes are still good. So, yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna show you this car from outside. And yes, it's mad. I have a Bluebird 1.8 and I have a Corolla SE 1.6. I don't know why. Oh yes, I don't know why. But like I said, when I went to see the Bluebird, it just really appealed to me. And I don't talk about it so much in another car because that's like cheating on your girlfriend or your wife. You know, you don't talk about other cars so enthusiastically and passionately when you're driving something else. You know, the things might break down. And you see, she's warning me already. She's warning me already. You know, don't talk about other cars when you're with me, okay? When you're with me, you're mine. So yeah, I'm approaching this lovely area here. I'm gonna get eaten alive by mosquitoes. I've actually used this place before. It's very noisy because the highway is right next to it. I'm sure you can guess where I am. Yes, I'm at the Elite Go-Kart track. No, I'm not taking this car on the go-kart track. I just wanted to pause. No, I'm not gonna pause actually. I'm going back to my one-take videos, and yeah, so I just want to show you what this car looks like from the outside. Something must have happened here just now because I see a lot of people. No, actually, people are gone. I see a lot of trash. Malaysians, please throw away your trash properly. It's not that much to ask. I'm gonna stop here for a little while. It's under one of these small leaf trees. Can anybody tell me what kind of tree is this? It's not an Ansana tree, but it's one of the very tiny leaves which you really shouldn't park underneath because those leaves get everywhere. Where's my holder? Okay, so yep, here we go again. Deja vu. Back into my holder. Sorry, my hand's gonna get in the way, but here we go. Right, anybody can suggest how I can get rid of these two holes? I don't know what they're for. I think somebody must have mounted a car handphone holder. This is the other holder, which is not too bad. But yeah, so the aircon still works really well. And there's the mileage. She just clocked over 250,000 kilometers, and I'm very happy about that. She's doing very well. So again, very Spartan, very basic interior. Yeah, I just refueled and reset the trip meter. So anyway, very Spartan, very basic. CD player. This is a Blaupunk equalizer that used to come with the car. Long time ago. I guess this was one of those perks to get with the car. I might remove it because it's not working, then I'll have a bigger cubby holder and I can use my blue box for a Bluebird in the SE. Okay, so here we go, back in the holder. And I gotta do this slow because sometimes if I do it too fast, it gets all shaky and shit. Sorry, didn't mean to say shit. But yeah, so here's a very quick walk around of the Bluebird. I'm at the SE. You see, I've got two cars that are almost the same. I keep mixing them up. But there she is. There's me SE. I mean, ain't she pretty? So brand new tires on the Vossen rims. But yeah, there's me Rolla. And just to let you know why I call her Rolla is because when I got her, she was in such bad shape. The emblem at the back had broken, and all that was left of Corolla was this. So I cleaned it up a bit and I stuck it back. There we go. And so there she is, my Corolla SE Limited. A full walk around for you because I know the earlier one was just a very quick 2-minute video at Ake's place. But there you go. Can anybody spot what's wrong with this? Tell me in the comments. But there she is, folks. My Rockin Rolla. She is just aching for a test drive. So, oh yeah, I also got the tint done. I think I told you this before already. Heat resistant tint on the front, 50% on the side per stipulation. I think I got 70 at the back. Yeah, here 3, and the back here as well. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so like I told you earlier, I'd taken off the emblems and now I've put them back. Somebody told me to change the number plate. No, I'm not going to. You know why? Because this is the original number plate. I mean the actual plate, not the number or the alphabets. This is the actual plate that came with the car. How many years ago? 30 years this year. Holy cow. And there we go. So Toyota SE Limited Rolla. I'm gonna find someone to make me a sticker that says Rockin, R-O-C-K-I-N with an apostrophe on top. Rockin Rolla. Original lights. You can tell. Hairline cracks everywhere. So yep, that's it. That's the 10-minute post-paint walk around. Yeah, you see those small leaves? So yeah, somebody tell me what tree this is. And don't ever park under it for long periods of time because you're gonna regret it a lot. So she starts up, she idles beautifully. Still smooth. I mean, when Toyota made this car, they really made it to last. Very happy with it. And yeah, so looking forward to driving it a heck of a lot more. Stay tuned, lots more to come. Did I answer the question of why I actually bought the Bluebird when I already had the Rolla? Well, I think it's... I don't think there's any reason for it. I don't think there's any justification for it. Okay, I'm taking the GoPro out of its holder now. I'm putting it back in its... So sorry, it's a bit shaky at the moment. Ah, here we go. And there she is. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. So yeah, I don't think there's any justification for it. I don't know why I did it. I already had this car, but then I saw the Bluebird and I kind of fell in love with it, and so I decided to get it. I mean, what? Does it need to be justified? I don't think so. I mean, it didn't cost me my life savings. Both cars were about the same price. Both cars have cost about the same to do up. In fact, the Bluebird is slightly cheaper because, like I said, I haven't painted the Bluebird. This car, I got it fully painted, front to back. Outside coat only. I didn't want it, so I just did an outside coat. But you know what? It's worth it because I think anybody who wants to play with old cars, you gotta have at least one BBG. Put petrol and go. You know, for some it might be a first generation Saga or Iswara. For me, it's gotta be Japanese. And that's not to say I don't want a Proton. Hey, I've had like 7 Protons in my life, okay? I've done my civic duty and owned Protons. But I just wanted to get back into the JDM scene. I've had Corollas, I had a KE70, I even had a Corona 1.8. So I kind of missed having a Japanese old school lady in my garage. And now I've got 2. So, should I sell one? Which one should I sell? Which one would you buy? Make me an offer. You know what? Some people have already offered. So yeah, which one would you take? I mean, as your own personal spare daily driver, put petrol and go, not to worry about kind of car. Which one would you choose? Would you take the Bluebird, which was a little bit more plush, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more quiet, but also a little less powerful? Would you take the SE, which is raw and untamed and has, I mean, 4th gear acceleration and even 5th gear acceleration? Every single gear is a working gear. So, you know, I love both cars. I don't know. Which one should I keep? I mean, should I keep both or should I sell one? And if you were me, which one would you sell? It's such a dilemma right now. Really. Because yes, I am running out of space to park. I mean, a lot of people ask, how do I park my cars? And I always reply very carefully. Clever. Anyway. Yeah, I am running out of space a little bit. So maybe one of them has to go. I have no idea. Maybe the Bluebird. I can't decide. I love them both. So anyway, stay tuned for the results. Stay tuned for the... sorry, that slipped a little bit. I hope it wasn't my crotch you were staring at. Sorry. So yeah, tell me in the comments, which one would you keep? And Which one would you let go? How lah? How? Anyway, take care. I'm going to drive this car a little bit more and enjoy it. It's so nice to drive. Both of them are so nice to drive. So old school. Absolutely love them. Okay. Talk to you all soon. Bye.